All right, well, I think I lost my glasses back where I took off my pack. I think I dropped them back there. I'm hoping that's not too far away. It feels like it might be, but I remember that palm tree. I remember where it was. It was before I noticed where the light was. I do remember that. So I'm hoping it's not too far up here. I hadn't noticed the traffic light yet, so let me go this way. Yeah, they may have fallen on them, but it's close enough to where I'll check. Bummer. Yeah, it's where the road curves up here, but yeah, there's... Yeah, it's not that far. I don't think it is. I was gonna drive. I thought about doing that, just driving, but I don't know. I just don't want to miss the turn or it being in like a driveway or something. I don't want to turn in with all my lights on. So I'll just walk it. I keep forgetting, man. I gotta put those on when I leave. When it's time to leave. I mean, this has got to be a lesson that you don't forget your glasses behind your shirt. Unless they're still on. No, I mean, I guess it's possible. It's possible my glasses might have been on the strap. I guess I should have checked that a little more thoroughly. Walking Indian Shores. At 10 o'clock. Hopefully it's not too much more up here. You know what? Yeah, I think it was. It was before the ice cream place. Yep, I remember. It was right after it. Dang it, man. I should have driven. Oh well, get more exercise, right? Nice breeze. Mazda 3 hatchback. Hopefully it's there. I'm gonna get all the way down there for nothing. I guess it's possible maybe that I left them somewhere on the beach, but I hope not. They're not my only glasses. Then actually, these are my old glasses, and that's why I wear them to the beach, because they're my old glasses. I got them like 9 years ago. I think it was around then. And I got a new pair finally at the very end of December. I was trying to get a new pair before the year rolled over, you know, insurance reasons and whatnot. So I got a new pair, but I don't like them at all. They're too tight. They pinch my ear. And after like a month, you'd think that you'd get accustomed to it, but no, it keeps pinching. So whatever. I know I can bring it in to get it resized. I know that. I already did that. It didn't work. But I don't know. wasn't happy with my experience. Oh, here we are. This is exactly where my pack was shifted from my left arm to my right arm. It was right here next to the palm tree. And look at that. Right there, my glasses. Holy shit. That was my vape stick. I accidentally hit the button. I didn't scratch my glasses against the ground. Ah, there we are. See? Ah, that's better. I don't think anybody will get that movie. Try to name that film. Oh man, if I said the dude's name, some people would instantly know it. You know, it's actually, it's a really, really big coincidence that I came up with that. All right, I'll just say it. It was from the movie The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio, like 2004 or 5 or something. But, it was at the scene in Thailand. They were in the hotel, Daffy. That's the dude. Oh, look at that, 1985. That's cool. Wow, that manhole cover's been there since 1985. That's not too earth-shattering. I remember as a kid, I lived in Indianapolis for a while, and I remember seeing manhole covers from like the 40s or 50s or something. But oh, here comes the bus or the Jolly Trolley. That is nice though, that public transit. It's pretty legit here, at least on the beach it is. I've been on it before. I've ridden it once. A friend of mine has 2 DUIs. So well, actually, we haven't gone out drinking in forever. Actually, I haven't hung out with her in a while either. But we've gone out, and like when we first met back in like 06, we used to go out to the beach at night because I think she worked third shift just like I did. But we both met through my friend Josh, the dude that I brought up before. And I think I brought him up yesterday in my video. He's the one with the girlfriend / common law wife. They had a kid about 1.5 years ago, and he'll be in one of my metal detecting videos at some point, just whenever he gets a chance to come out. But anyway, my other friend and I met through him at some like work, like after work hangout type deal at some local bar. And yeah, we started hanging out because we had pretty much the same schedule. She had a Jeep. I had a Jeep at the time. She was a lesbian too, so there's no chemistry there at all. Like that wasn't never gonna be an issue. And she used to be a diesel mechanic too. She's quite a manly babe. But she's awesome. Definitely one of my best friends that I've ever had. I mean, when I came to a time where I didn't have a car, and I sort of needed one. I didn't really need one, but it was at a time where it would have been really useful to have one. And she let me borrow her Jeep for the entire summer. It was awesome. That is a good friend. That's a really good friend. But I do the same for my other friends. I'd help out any way that I could, or any way I can. That's what everybody should do. Everybody should do that. But anyway, but she ended up getting, I think she got her first DUI before we met, but she got her second DUI about a couple of years after we met, and she had a headlight out. That's what got her pulled over. And long story short, DUI happened. And after that, when we hung out, this was also before Uber and Lyft. We took the bus, but usually we took a cab. But after her second DUI, we didn't really go out drinking much after that. I mean, probably less than 10 times since then. And her second DUI was probably in like 07, 08. But I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to take the risk either. Having 2 DUIs on your record? No way. I don't know if Florida has like a 3 strikes you're out policy or anything. That I'm not sure of, but I know if you refuse the sobriety test in the field, no matter what, even if you blow a 0.00, they'll still revoke your license for a year. I think I got that right. I could be mistaken. It's been a while since I've heard on it, or since I've read up on it, but yeah. Yeah, I remember riding the bus with her out to Clearwater Beach in one instance. I think it was a Clearwater Beach. And I remember taking cabs. We've taken cabs a few times. And then I had to move out of state in early 2010 until pretty much the same time in 2012. It was like April of 2010 until April of 2012. That's when I came back. So there was a period of time we didn't hang out because I wasn't here for that period. But yeah, I'm just trying to think of when Lyft or Uber or Lyft came out first. That would have been around 2012, maybe 2013. The first time that I ever used an Uber was in 2014, and that's when I was in LA. I hadn't heard of it until my sister told me about it, which that's typical California. They find out, or they get a hold of stuff before anybody else does, because they're out there inventing all of it, innovating, and I don't know, like the hippie type lifestyle where like you don't have a job per se, you just have projects that you work on. And one of those projects may start this crazy giant flourishing company, or it may just land you a string of deals that'll make you millions and you can retire after 2 years. I don't know, man. California is really weird. It's a really interesting place in that regard. I mean, a lot of people get really, really rich in California. A lot of good ideas come out of California. Whether conservatives want to hear it or not, that's true. And a lot of innovation came out of there, and I think a lot of it is probably because of that hippie type lifestyle culture, where they hang out, they socialize. You know, it's an innovation breeding ground, that's for sure. All right, now I can finally freaking leave. Hopefully. All right. All right, well, I'm gonna cut it here.